is an example of that. Okay, I will explain it clearly. Pay attention. You have water in the reservoir, okay, and it used to drive a Pelton wheel as shown in the figure. So 2R is 0.9. Beta is actually 150, but you need to find the maximum power and the corresponding angular speed of the turbine if the diameter of the nozzle is 7 centimeters. So now we need to look at Z1 and Z2, or Z2 and Z. This one is Z1 and Z2, or Z0 to Z1. Doesn't really matter. Even if you put this one Z100, this one is Z101, doesn't really matter also. You put this one Z Kamal and this one Z Kamal plus 1, doesn't really matter also. No problem. Up to you. Right? But if you put 0 and 1, apply the mechanical energy equation, okay, between P1 and P2. I put 0 gauge. This one is atmospheric pressure. Why I always put atmospheric pressure? Because sometimes when I put it 0, you will have a lot of problem when you calculate NP, SH. That's why most of the time I put PATM. Okay, most of your friend ask me, so why you cancel P1? You say it is 0. No, I never say it's 0. P1 is cancelled because P1 and P2 is the same, PATM. So, and it's located in the both sides, right? So it's cancel each other. Not because it is 0, but because it has the same value. P0 is equal to 0 because you have a large reservoir. Okay? Because phi is basically the velocity on the upward and downward direction. Not velocity like this. This velocity is the velocity up and down. That's why if you have a large reservoir, even if you drive the flow at high flow rate, there is no changes. The water is just steady, slumber, not moving. Okay, that's why P0 is equal to 0. And delta Z is Z0 L minus Z1 60 meters. Be careful with this. Sometime, this is not 0. Sometimes it has some value. Let's say this one 30 meter and this one 90 meter. Still the same. The changes is 60 meter. Don't get fooled by that. Don't get tricked. Right? It's the same. No, nothing special. Just Z0 minus Z1, 60 meter. And then F is given to you, as I said. If I don't give you F and I put the Moody chart, then you have to start crying. Because then you need to guess V, calculate Renault, calculate F, and calculate Q, get the phi. Compare. Phi is not the same. Okay, use the new phi, calculate Renault, get the F, get the Q, get the V. Compare. Not the same. Okay, do it again and again and again and again. Okay? Until you don't have hair in your head. But most of the time, we give you, right? 0.02. D is given, L is given. Okay. Now you plug in everything, you get this. 60 is equal to P1 square plus 2G. You know where this 30 come from? KL. Sure, KL. You have to read your questions. This is come from FL. FL over D. See KL I cancel. So this one comes from here. 30 meters. Sorry, 30. Yes. Not meter. 30. That was 60 meters. That was 30. Now, you see what's the problem there? You see the equation there, 60?
Yes.
What's the problem there?
No,
you cannot solve it?
No,
you have two phi, right? P1 and P2. Phi. Phi is the velocity inside the pipe. Because losses correspond to pipe, not the jet. whereas P1 is Pz itself, right? However, you know that mass flow rate is always constant because there is no storage. So M1 is equal to M2, or M inside the pipe is equal to M of the jet, right? Which means rho Q is equal to rho Q. But rho for water is constant. You cannot compress it. So rho cancel out. You get Q1 is equal to Q2, or Q pipe equal to Q jet. You get A pipe times P is equal to A jet P jet. So now you have to present it in either one. Whether you want to put it in P1 or you want to put it in P. Which one you choose? P or P jet? P1 is P jet. P is P. P pipe. So if you have this question, will you put in terms of P jet or P pipe? P jet, right? So the simplest one is you convert it into P jet. If you convert it into P jet, you get that this is your P jet. Once you get your P jet, you see the maximum power is achieved when P jet, when omega is equal to P jet over 2R and beta is 180. So you plug in everything, then you get this is the maximum power. What is the actual power? The actual power, you need to change the beta into this is the actual power. This is actual. The other one is the maximum. Okay? So this one is the maximum. You plug in everything, you get the maximum sub power is 44.474.74. Is that clear now? Any question? Ask now, do not ask on 2nd of May. Second of May is still far away. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, now the next one. The maximum power is achieved when omega is equal to P jet over 2R. So you can calculate omega by having the P jet. Once you get your P jet, you get the omega. And once you get your omega, you can calculate the RPM. Okay, because 1 ref is equal to 2 pi radian. Okay, so if you have 1 ref per minute, you have 2 pi rad per ref times 1 over 60 second per minute. Minute per second. Something like that, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
So 1 RPM is equal to that radian per second. Right? Because you times this into that times okay? This one is the maximum. But if you are given the RPM and you are given the beta, you have to put it there. The omega has to be calculated from the RPM and the beta has to be calculated from whatever is given to you. Okay? Let's say this thing is working at 120 RPM and beta is 150. So you can be sure that the actual soft power will be less than maximum. Right? Clear? Is that too much for today?
Very much.
Very much. Okay, then we stop here.